the racetrack, the overall sensory experience, the way it sounds. Is intoxicating.
Intoxicating. Whoa. What you've just seen there is actually the trailer for the brand new Netflix documentary all about NASCAR. It's called Full Speed. I highly recommend watching this. If you're a fan of adrenaline sports, racing, or just a sports fan in general, definitely check this out, because I think you would be very surprised about this particular sport. So why am I showing you that? You are asking yourselves why I've come here because of video games. Well, I have just watched that documentary on Netflix, and being a big Formula One fan, I was intrigued to check out what NASCAR had to offer. Typically, if anybody ever says to you NASCAR, you think of cars just going round and round in circles for hundreds of laps. And yes, you would be right in thinking that. However, there's so much more to this particular sport, this type of racing, and that's why I highly recommend you check this documentary out. Not only are the actual racing drivers really good characters, as you can see behind me, the liveries they use on these cars are just so amazing. They're full of sponsors. The rules as well, which I wasn't even aware of. But basically what happens is you race through your regular season. If you win a particular race, you then go off to the final race in the playoffs, and then it's done by a point scoring system. So there is 20 racers that can be eligible to win the title come the end of the season. To book your place to be able to win the championship, you have to either win a race or accumulate enough points throughout the regular season to be able to win the championship. When you get into the playoffs, the bottom 4 cars out of those 20 get eliminated per race. It's so, honestly, it's not just going around in a circle. There is so much. There's spotters in the car, so you've got somebody always in your ear telling you about people who are coming on the left, people who are coming on the right. You work together with other teams. You're so close to each other. Some of the wrecks they do and then they just walk away just go to show the safety that's involved. So I highly recommend that. So why am I telling you all of this? Why am I rabbiting on? It's because it's inspired me for my next pickup. So in my hand I have a package. If you haven't already guessed it, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you what I picked up. So that game is for the PlayStation 4, the game that I have picked up. I bought this off of eBay. It cost £8 with free postage and packaging. It is NASCAR Ignition 2021, and it's come and it's sealed. Can't ask much more than that. This game sells for, I believe, £18. I'm going to pop it up on the corner now how much CX sell this for, but I paid £8 for this. It's got all the racing drivers on it, and I believe that they do update this game with fixing bugs and possible any problems with it. So before I bought this, having watched that Netflix documentary, I was going to get one of the NASCAR games on PlayStation 2 because I remember seeing them. So I was quite amazed that I saw this on the PlayStation 4, so I decided to get it. So that is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to load it into the PlayStation. I'm going to give it a go, and I will let you know my thoughts on this particular game, because I've watched so many videos on YouTube of other people, really skilled players, using steering wheel, playing through career mode, playing online, and I can't wait to get into this. So guys, stick it in the comments. Have you come across this game? Have you watched that Netflix documentary? If not, give it a watch. It's 5 episodes. It's so good. So I'm going to load this up into the PlayStation now, so I'll see you in a second. So it's been a couple of hours later. It just took forever to install for some reason. I've no idea why. Must be the internet connection in this room. I'm currently in my daughter's room, which is where the PlayStation lives. If you've been watching my videos, you know I had to go and buy them a PlayStation because they kept on taking over the Xbox. Well, I have one on the Xbox One in here playing PlayStation, so doesn't really leave me much to play on apart from the Switch, which is no bad thing. So I've had a go on it. I've played one race. So the format is you do a practice and you just keep going around, get used to it, and then you've got 2 laps of qualifying. Obviously the fastest time starts first, and then you go into the race. So I did a race. It was only 4 laps long on the most famous NASCAR track, which is Daytona. What did I think? I'm going to have a play around with the settings because it seemed very easy in terms of being able to just go around the track quite easy, go around the corners quite nicely. I came second, so I qualified on pole as expected. It's on the easy setting, and then on the final lap, I think I just touched the wall a little bit, and the car behind me overtook me. It was a photo finish, and as you can see, I finished like neck and neck with this other car. So listen, I really enjoyed it. The vibration was good. The visuals are amazing. The video intros when they're wheeling out the car from the crowd. The pit crew who are talking to you throughout the race is really good. You get to choose from any of the drivers. The cars are spectacular. I love the liveries. I chose to race with Bubba Wallace. That's the only person who I kind of knew from watching the Netflix documentary. The jury's still out on this, to be fair, because like I said, it's quite easy for me, but I am used to racing games, so I'm going to play the career mode. I'm going to increase the race length because it's really the concentration levels you have to have just to keep going around in a circle. When I play Formula One games, I kind of play like the full race length, so the destiny's in my hands really, because if I'm like on lap 60 of a 70 lap race and I crash, that's an hour and a bit wasted of time. So I like to get as real as possible. So that's this week's pickup, NASCAR Ignition. Pop it in the comments. Have you ever been inspired to pick up a video game based on a film, a documentary, a TV series that you may have got into, and just on the whim just went and purchased it as a video game? Let me know in the comments, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, hit that thumbs up. If you're new around here and you've enjoyed this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.